We're shifting the workflow's grand design, leaving old school limits far behind. Forge deeper human connection, a synergy of new direction.
Let's build something brilliant together.
The Marblism Partner Network.
Your top client types. We're canceling. You feel you're weak and the revenue attached. Tilt. One morning like that can erase a month of work. Welcome to Marblism Partner Network. I'm Eva Marble, and today we're building a playbook you can run the moment a client relationship starts to fray. I've got Stan and Linda with me. Stan for the recovery tactics, Linda for the legal guardrails. And we'll walk a real flow so you can copy it tomorrow.
Love it. Short version, the first 48 hours decide whether you keep the client. Respond fast, set a credible timeline, and give a remedy that actually matters. If you delay, you lose leverage. If you respond badly, you make the problem bigger.
Totally. And quick legal nudge. Those early words can create obligations. A well-meaning "we'll fix it" can be read as a binding promise. So we want warmth and timelines, and we want boundaries, so you don't accidentally expand scope or guarantee outcomes you can't control.
Exactly. Empathy plus structure. Our playbook centers on one rhythm: intake, corrective action, and documentation. But before we unpack it, let's do a quick scene so this is tangible. Picture a missed weekly deliverable.
Oof.
The client emails, irritated. I trigger an intake form that asks which deliverable, when it was due, attachments, and what outcome the client expects. The form auto-creates a ticket, assigns an owner, and immediately sends a short human reply. Thanks for flagging this. I'm sorry. We're investigating and will share an update by 4 p.m. today. That reply buys time and shows ownership.
Right. And while the team diagnoses, you draft a recovery option. Quick templates. Small miss, expedited deliverable plus 10% credit. Bigger miss, scoped remediation plus 20% credit, or a free month of support. Make it concrete, make it easy to accept.
And package those offers with terms. Don't say, "we'll refund any losses." Instead, "this remediation will be completed by X date. The credit applies to invoice Y and does not change project scope unless agreed in writing." Short, factual, and protective. Also, require approval steps for financial concessions.
Quick question. Who signs off on credits under this system? Do we make it a manager-only approval or allow frontline owners some discretion?
Good point. Approvals should be thresholded. Small credits, say up to 5%, can be owner approved. Above that, manager sign-off. Anything that touches refunds or alters scope goes through legal review. That keeps speed for low-risk fixes and control for bigger concessions.
I can enforce that. The intake ticket includes an approval matrix. If proposed credit less than 5%, auto route to owner. If greater than 5% and less than 20%, route to manager. Greater than 20% flags legal. I also auto-draft the client message so a human can approve and send. That way speed and oversight happen together.
Nice. Let's bring up a friction point that's real in the field. Automated refunds in the heat of a complaint. I say speed wins. Auto-apply a small credit and move on. Linda, I bet you roll your eyes at that. Convince me why we need the pause.
I don't hate speed. I want it. But automatic refunds without verification invite abuse and legal risk. Say you credit a client, then later the team finds the failure wasn't on your side. That creates accounting headaches and customer confusion. A short verification step prevents that. It costs minutes, saves dollars, and reputation.
Fair, but what about perception? Waiting feels like stonewalling. If you force owners to wait for legal on every small credit, clients get angrier.
Compromise that works in practice. Auto-draft the credit and auto-send a sympathy reply within the golden window. Hold the actual financial transaction until verification if above a tiny threshold. For very small credits, under 5%, owners can apply immediately with an automated audit log. For anything larger, the client sees the offer right away and we execute payment after sign-off. That way, perception stays positive and controls remain intact.
Yes, and document every step. Who proposed the credit? Who approved it? Attachments that justify it. That audit trail resolves disputes and supports accounting reconciliation later. Don't skimp on metadata.
I can live with that. It keeps speed for the client and stops us from giving away margin by accident.
Back to workflow. Once we've set expectations, the owner diagnoses the root cause, prepares the corrective deliverable, and the agent bundles the remediation plus the recovery offer into a single message. If the client accepts, we execute the remediation and log completion. If not, we escalate according to SLA rules built into the ticket.
And measure everything. Time to first reply, time to resolution, percent of recoveries accepted, and my favorite, recovery to renewal rate. How many clients who received a recovery offer renewed in 90 days? If that number is low, your offers aren't solving the real problem.
Also track exceptions. Any case where the team deviated from the approval matrix. Those are your learning moments. And require human review for any public messaging. A templated external statement can be risky if it misstates facts or promises refunds broadly.
One more practical element for partners. Have pre-approved recovery scripts and a signed approval matrix in the toolkit. When you sell the system, say, we've pre-cleared these recovery options and approval flows. That reduces friction at the moment of crisis.
Exactly. Frame it as risk management. We help you keep customers and reduce refund spend by standardizing rescue workflows. Concrete ROI sells better than features. Give clients a demo of the intake form and the 30-minute response and a sales call. That lands.
And include legal templates, intake language, recovery offer terms, and the approval matrix. Partners who can say these are pre-cleared remove a huge barrier during stressful client conversations.
To close our walkthrough, intake fast, acknowledge with a specific timeline, diagnose and propose a concrete remedy, log approvals, and measure outcomes. That sequence turns reactive chaos into a repeatable recovery system. If you want the templates, intake form, reply scripts, approval matrix, and KPI dashboard, they're in the partner toolkit linked in the show notes.
Try this quick experiment. Run the 30-minute intake plus 4-hour triage sprint on one at-risk client this week. Use the pre-approved small credit option if appropriate. Report back. That real data will sell the system faster than any slide deck.
One last legal note. Keep the human review in place for anything that changes billing or scope. It slows a beat, but prevents bigger problems. Keep records, stamp approvals, and you'll protect margin and reputation.
Thanks, Linda. Thanks, Stan. And thanks for listening. Marblism, where your AI agents do the office work, so you can do the customer work. Partners, download the Client Rescue Toolkit in the show notes. It includes intake forms, reply scripts, and a pre-approved approval matrix you can demo on a call this week. If one client is on the brink, run the 30-minute intake plus 4-hour triage sprint from the toolkit and tell us what changed. Subscribe for more playbooks like this and share with a founder juggling too many client fires.
The Marblism Partner Network. We're shifting